Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about Peaq yet again. Are you guys tired of me talking about Peaq? No, I hope not, right? But this time, it's not just going to be about Peaq. It's going to be about Peaq versus Iotex. Now, I wanted to bring this up because this was a little thing that I wanted to talk about for quite some time now. I just wanted to give it a little bit of time to heat up, see how things progress with Iotex, if they can actually make a run at this. Now, I also wanted to talk about this because I feel like robotics will get very hot, right? And then at some point in time, everyone will be saying that they have called out Peaq. Well, it's actually starting out right now. You're starting to see people talk about, yeah, we've been talking about Peaq for day one or whatever, however long they said they've been talking about Peaq. But this is how it always goes. People will wait till things start to get hot and then say they've been talking about a certain thing, right? So I think the same thing may also happen with Iotex. So I wanted to bring to you guys this video where we compare and contrast the two, because there may be a lot more talks of Iotex going in the future here, because Iotex has been around here and are kind of trying to do what Peaq is trying to do as well. We're going to get a size take on all of that, so let's get right into it, guys. Now, as you guys can see, robotics narrative is pretty green here. We will have a robotics tier list coming up as well. This is going to be something fun. I want you guys input on this in that video as well. So let's kick it off with Peaq. You guys should know about Peaq by now. Right now it's sitting at a $47 million market cap. Very cheap in my opinion. Actually is up close to 2x from where we got it at the lows here. We've been telling you guys, we've been preaching buy Peaq, buy Peaq, buy Peaq when it comes down to robotics narrative. You scroll down, its all-time high was a year ago, so it is down 97% from its all-time highs, and people are continuously calling it a scam, which I am happy about because I love it when people call something a scam that is clearly not a scam, right? That just means more buying time for you to stack up on some Peaq. Now, I'm not going to go over all the things that Peaq has done because you guys should already know with all the videos, and I'll leave the Peaq thesis video in the cards up top for you guys to actually check it out. I just want to bring to you guys some of the more recent things that they have announced, right? Like Korea's public data is now available to robots and machines running on Peaq OS. Mind you, Korea and China are very big into robotics right now, and people don't know Peaq has tapped into that Korean market, right? So this is going to be huge for them as of right now. You guys can see 11.8 thousand open government APIs behind one portal here. People can tap in. You could go into the services here and what's happening here, right? Peaq OS exposes the Korean public data portal through a native adapter. The operator brings their own data .go.kr portal key, right? So you can see all the services here that can be plugged into your machine here. This is actually big. This shows a whole nother country public data is within Peaq, and you guys think Peaq is a scam? Let's continue on. They also recently partnered with World Network, right? Essentially World Network's World ID to robots and machines. A machine can now check two things about a person in front of it. Is it a real human? And the one who actually placed the order. So what this does is, you guys know, World Network is looking to be like that KYC type thing. People don't like it. Obviously no one likes it. You scan your eyeball and things like that, you get a whole ID. But now they can use this as well in conjunction with Peaq, right? Peaq OS provides the identity, discovery, and coordination, while World ID provides the human without revealing who they are, right? And obviously they know who they are, but this is the future right now. It is fully being built out in front of us as of right now. We're starting to see this operate. The machine economy is happening, and Peaq is looking to place itself at the top here, right? And they also got that partnership with Virtuals, which I think is very big. Now, Peaq as an ecosystem is growing. We see 375 AI. I'm following them constantly because I think this is going to be a nice play as well. Accuras here is out. There's a lot more here that is going to be on this, like that's going to be in their ecosystem from Alki here that people should be very bullish about. Boosh, Codex, Chirp. There's a lot. There's still even more that hasn't even fully come out yet, but this ecosystem is pretty much growing as of right now, and we will see it continuously grow. Next, we got Iotex here. Now, Iotex has been around pretty much since I've been in crypto. I was in 2016, but these guys have been like 2017, 2018, something like that. I don't exactly remember the exact time they've been around, but they've been around since I've been around pretty much, right? Iotex, if you guys already know the evolution of DPIN and things like that, IoT was the first thing, right? Internet of Things. That evolved into DePIN, decentralized physical infrastructure. This is where Iotex pretty much lies, and they're also looking to target that within physical AI, right? So they're evolving a little bit more into the physical AI space, meaning humanoids, your smart glasses, all of that, right? Sitting right now at a $26 million market cap, fully diluted. Everything is out and circulating, right? Its all-time high was 5 years ago. This is an older coin, so I wanted to know if you guys would be excited about this. Sitting down 98% from its all-time highs. As of right now, I do believe if robotics narrative does get hot, there's a potential Iotex can make a resurgence. Now, when you go onto their website here, you got actually understand a little bit more. The open ecosystem for real-world AI, transforming data from physical machine networks into collective intelligence that is powering the next generation of AI here, right? More, I wanted to go down a little bit here. This is the infra that they have here, right? This is you got the registry, which is their chain. They do have an Iotex chain. Then they have the IO ID. This is your, ID. We already know. Peaq kind of got the same thing. Quicksilver, which is their AI. This is their flagship product called Quicksilver. Then you got the token as well. Sorry for the phone call, but back to the video here. So the Iotex chain here is basically a blockchain. You guys already know, designed for machine data and AI to coordinate in real time. So since 2017, Iotex has held the conviction that machines, not just humans, would become a primary user of blockchain. As machines and AI become active participants in global economy, they need an L1 that can support their identity, communication, and value exchange on chain and on time. Then you got the ID, enabling global discovery for economic autonomy and trusted interactions between machines, agents, and AI systems. And Quicksilver is their interaction layer, right? This is Quicksilver serves as the bridge between physical systems and AI to foster real-world applications with perception, reasoning, and adaptability. So that is another big thing here. And lastly, you got the token, right? We know the token has been around. The question is if the token will be able to get some of the upside of the physical AI narrative, because some people don't really like older coins in this space here, but I think this has potential. You guys go look into the ecosystem. I just click DePIN just so we see what's in that ecosystem. You can also check DeFi as well. These are some other ones here, but you guys can scroll through everything and see actually what's in here. You got Natex, you got PowerPod here. Natex is also a part of Peaq. You got Sora Chain. There's a few Wi-Fi maps here. Demo is up here. You guys know how big I've been on Demo. Nodal, sorry, it's up here. XNet is up here. Some of the OG DePIN plays is actually on Iotex as of right now. So this could get a little interesting to see how this race is going to operate. But hold on, we're going to go check out what Asai has to say about all of this. So before I get into that, I would like to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel. If you guys haven't already, I want to know what you guys think down below. And while you guys are down there, you guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue the crypto conversation we're having daily. And you guys can ask, how does that Patreon group work? As you guys know, we have been getting into some bangers of plays. We're getting prepared for this bull market, and the bull market is coming, guys. If you guys aren't in a community, a strong community that help lead you to where you need to be, you guys are missing out. You guys should be in that Altcoin Chasers group, but the Altcoin Chasers group just does not provide you a full solid community. You also get access to the best crypto terminal, the best crypto central intelligence platform out there, AltcoinchasersHQ. This will help you guys from the bear market to the bull market to the bull market to the bear market. You guys can use all the tools that's listed in here. And there's new tools that we're actually adding to this HQ, a new partnership that we got with another scan that just came out that is going to be pretty cool. We're going to be adding it to the HQ. You don't want to miss out on all of that. You guys can watch the video, see how it operates, and if you guys want to sign up via Patreon to test out the HQ, join the community, use Asai 2026 to get 40% off your first month. And let's say you just don't want to test out the HQ with the Patreon, you guys can sign up directly right on the website here and get 1 full day of the entire HQ, see all the tools that it brings you, and see why it will be beneficial to you. So let's continue on with the video. So let's talk about it, right? What does each one actually build? Is an L1 specifically built for the machine economy. The robotics isn't just a feature, it is the thesis. Right now they also have their own SDK. They have their machine, their Peaq ID on chain, right? They run machine DEX for machine to machine commerce and has tokenized the first robo farm. Now you guys already know about the robo farm. I've been telling you guys about this. I got the robo farm. I've been getting some APY off of that. processed 174 million transactions with 3.35 million machine addresses, hitting $60 million in DEX volume since 2025 of June, and got their machine economy free zone recognized by Dubai. Not only that, they do have partnership with virtuals and everything like that, so you guys already know that. Now, Iotex is broader. It's a blockchain for real-world AI with 40 million devices across mobility, robotics, energy, health. The robotics angle is one piece of the slice. Where Iotex leans in, they got AI agent facing data verification, the perception layer thesis, and post-quantum cryptography, right, which is their EIP 7693, the SPP wallet testnet. It's currently at 2 cents, under 2 cents. Well, no, sorry, not 2 cents, 0.00285, and at a $26 million market cap. Right now, we can go ahead and down and see the differences that they have between robots. Now, Asai says Peaq wins on the direct robotics fit. Why? Because they have their own SDK that works with real robots and not just crypto wrappers. They have their Peaq ID for machine identity on chain, 70k to 120k machine transactions per day. Then you have tokenized revenue generating machine, which the first one is the Robo Farm. Then they have the Claw machine, and I'm sure they will soon have their Robo Taxis, which is what I'm waiting for, right? Iotex wins on longevity. They have 40 million plus device footprint across multiple verticals, 958,000 smart devices connected through DePIN networks, right? Strong technical credibility, post-quantum research, ICBC Best Paper Award, ETSI 2026 acceptance, then multi-ecosystem Ethereum L1 base, L2 base native categories as well. So right now, off the honest trade-off for what Asai has to say, pretty much Peaq is the specialist for the machine economy, while Iotex is the generalist, more resilient if robotics isn't the breakthrough vertical. Iotex mobility, energy, and health DePIN plays gives it multiple shots on goal, right? So that you can go ahead and see, and then you can see the red flags, the risk flags here. Pretty much Iotex live forensics looks rough, right? It looks pretty rough here. Not too much going on with the Iotex, right? It can't get clean data on Peaq because Peaq, it has its own chain which isn't available is not available for us to really read into just yet, but I'm fixing that. We'll find a way to get real Peaq data on chain data for Peaq. On its like L1 pretty much, right? Peaq network. That's what we want. We want the actual data from the Peaq network. That is what we're looking for as of right now. Now, Asai says pretty much I'd size Peaq as the higher conviction robotics bet, but use Iotex as a DePIN hedge. That is what I was thinking. This is why I wanted to bring this up to you guys, right? So as robotics get pretty hot, right, we know people are going to be talking about Peaq. They already are, right? They're going to be talking about a lot of different things here, but I also believe you can start to look into Iotex now as a little hedge on the entire robotics narrative, not because it's just not targeting robotics, it's actually targeting the entire DePIN space, right? Same Peaq actually kind of targets the entire DePIN space as well, but you can see more Peaq now at this point in time is more related with robotics than Iotex is related with robotics as well, right? So you can see it there. I believe that if you're leaning into robotics or physical AI, you're looking for infrastructure plays, right? You can target virtuals, you can target Peaq, you can target GeoNet, and the sleeper I believe could be Iotex in this category here. This is why I want to bring this up to you guys, but I want to know what you guys think though, because a lot of you guys may not like Iotex. A lot of you guys don't even like Peaq, so I want to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you guys haven't subscribed to it yet, please do so. We're on that road to 30k subscribers. If you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button, and I'll show you guys later. Peace, you too.